All right, network marketers, I'm going to talk to you about what happens if your account gets shut down on Facebook. Obviously, you know, we are always talking about building your business using sales funnels, using intelligent techniques. So what happens is people will do this and they'll get shut down on Facebook or things like that, or other ad platforms. Facebook is typically the one that you get shut down by. So let me pull up my screen here, and right there, boom. Okay, so we have Facebook right here. We have Facebook. Okay, come on. We have Facebook, and they send your ads, right? So this is your ads. So you got Facebook ads, and you're sending these ads to a funnel. All right, so your funnel is, you know, whatever. We got an opt-in, and then you got some stuff, right? Whatever your funnel is, and then you have an application, most likely, and then you close them, right? So this is your funnel. So super basic stuff, and then we have a close. Okay, and then once they're closed, then you put them into the business, and now they're enrolled, and now they're part of your team. So now you do things like, you know, getting started meeting, you build the culture with them, you duplicate with them, you have them get working, things like that, and then they basically just, you know, they go in and repeat this process. Culture is a huge one, of course, starting them right, and then duplicating, of course, making them money. Okay, so these are all things. So I'm showing you all this for a reason, by the way. So your Facebook ads get shut down. Bang, boom. All right, so the vast majority of the time when Facebook ads get shut down, it's usually because of a policy violation. All right, so I've seen this. I've probably personally worked with at least 150 network marketers in this exact situation, or people trying to battle this situation. And the vast majority of the time, I would say 90% of the time, it's because of a straight up policy violation. So you have to understand the policies and procedures on Facebook. I know if you're watching this, you probably already know that, but most of the time that I see is people just not following like the training that we put out there or the training in the Rebels programs. They're just flat out not following it and blatantly disregarding a policy. This is the number one thing that people do. Now, there is a portion of the time, I would say it's about 10% of the time, that you get shut down because no fault of your own. Okay, so you follow the policies exactly. You did a great job on all of that, but you still get shut down. And here's what I want to tell you first and foremost. If you follow the policies, it's genuinely probably not your fault, okay? The next thing I tell people is that if you're looking for logic within Facebook, you're not going to find it. All right, so if you're looking for logic within the ad reviewers, the people that shut your account down, the people that you appeal to, or anything like this, they're not logical human beings. All right, they're not even. Some of them are not even human beings. It's just purely automated. Okay, but these are people that many of them don't have your language as their first language, so they take things out of context. Number two, they don't care about you no matter what you're spending on their advertising platform. And number three, they're just flat out not logical. So if you're looking for logic, you won't find it. All right, so the first thing that you can do is, of course, appeal it. You probably already know that. Appealing it is the first place you go to. The first thing I want to tell you, and the main thing I want to tell you about appealing it, is that you need to, one, own the mistake. Now, if you're shut down inadvertently, so if you, most likely you made a mistake, but if you didn't, if you're here, you need to own it, even if it's not a real mistake that you made. Okay, this was the hardest thing for me to do when we had to fight for our own account, okay, because they shut us down for some completely BS reasons. I had been running ads for 3 or 4 years on Facebook at the time in this niche. I knew I wasn't violating anything, and yet I got screwed. It got shut down, and I needed to get my account back. I owned the mistake, even though I didn't make a mistake. The next thing you want to do is tell them that you care about the users. Okay, so Facebook, remember how they make money. They make money from people sticking on the platform, regardless of what they say in their PR, okay? They make money from people staying on the platform and then serving them ads. That's how they make money. So there's so many customers trying to use Facebook platform that they don't give a crap about you or me. They only care about if the users are having a good experience, because they're going to get advertisers regardless if you advertise there or not. So they need their users to have a good experience. So you need to own the mistake and talk about the users, okay? Basically say, I want the users to have an amazing experience. I find that the word congruent is good for them. They like the word congruent, a congruent experience. Want them to have a congruent experience. And then also, if you basically position yourself, you are an agency. So position yourself as an agency. You're not some little mom and pop shop. You're an agency that is running ads for a business, okay? Even if it's your business, you're an agency running ads for a business. They don't care about your little business. They don't care about my little business. They don't care about if you need to put food on your table. They do not care about you. I have to get through that to you. They don't care about you. You have to own the mistake, even if it's not yours. You have to get them believing that you care about the user experience of Facebook and tell them that you're an agency running ads for a business. This helps them see that you are there for the long haul. You're not just there trying to make a quick buck. You're there for the long haul. You're going to have lots of clients, lots of businesses that you're running ads for. And so you tell them that, and you have a much higher chance of getting this thing appealed. All right. So let's say you do all that and you still fail. You don't get appealed. Now, if you do everything that I said, you have a decent shot. We've got our accounts back. We've had lots of clients get their accounts back. And so what happens next? Okay. So what happens next if you don't get it? Number 2 is you start a new one. Okay. So new account. Now, and you freaking read the policy violations like you memorize that shiz. All right, so you start a new account. You get a new computer. I don't know exactly why this works. I'm not a huge IT guy. I know that they track, obviously, your IP address, but that floats from computer to computer. But for whatever reason, maybe it's a MAC address. I don't know. But you get a new computer. You can get a cheap little Chromebook for like $200. And basically, only use that little Chromebook to access the new ad account. All right, and don't use it for anything else, only that. So like I've got a Chromebook over there that is strictly for that one ad account that we restarted at one point, and that's all it's used for. No one's allowed to touch it for any other reason, and it's only logged into this new Facebook ad account. So you start a new account, you have to either create a new Facebook account, which takes time to season, or better yet, you have like some sort of friend or relative that you can use, or this is ideal. So let's say, so when we did this for us, I used my wife's, I used Ashley's. So we used ours for the first one, we used hers for the second one, and that one's still running today. So you use a relative or a friend's ad account that they're not going to, either they're staked in your business, like Ashley's, of course, has a stake in our business, obviously, or someone that's not going to use their ad account if you get that one shut down too. So then you create a new ad account with this new person's Facebook. You do all of it on a new computer and a new Chromebook. All right, this works the vast majority of the time. All right, the vast majority of the time this works. So do that and read the freaking policies. All right, last thing I want to say about this is you can all do this now. If you don't have an ad account shut down, this is preventative maintenance. And if you get one shut down, you have to do number 2. This is what you got to do. Get your ads submitted by someone overseas. So submit overseas, okay? And VPNs don't work. All right, so for whatever reason, the ad reviewers that are linked to the United States, so we got the United States, so if you're watching this, my guess is you're in the United States. The ad reviewers that are tasked with the United States reviewing our ads, for whatever reason, they either really don't care about us or they don't speak native English. I only say that because they don't have context, not because I'm mad at them, just because they don't understand context. So I've had many Facebook reps, probably had 15 different Facebook reps that I've had personal relationship with, and the vast majority of them are living somewhere else, okay? They're living somewhere else, and they don't understand context. So when you write something in your ad, if you literally just put a trigger word in there, you have no idea what they are. And if it's out of context, or excuse me, it's in context, it's fine. But if it's out of context, it's not, the thing gets screwed. So what we have found, we only found this through trial and error, is by you get someone, so you find them on like Fiverr or Freelancer or whatever, and you get someone, and you can train them. They don't even have to be good. You just train them on how to submit ads for you. So basically, you write the ads, okay? You write the ads, you give them a Google Doc with the ads and the photos or the videos or whatever, and you tell this person overseas to submit the ad for you. So you don't submit it, they submit it. I don't know what happens, but for some reason, when the ads are submitted by someone overseas, they're sent to like different ad reviewers. I don't even know. I don't really get it, but it works, okay? They're sent to different ad reviewers that understand context. When you ask me why this works, again, I don't know. It just works, all right? Trust me on this. So you send it to have someone else submit it, goes to different ad reviewers, and 9 times out of 10, your stuff gets approved. It's actually incredible. You can literally find someone on Fiverr, pay them $10 a submission, pay them $15 an hour, whatever you want to pay them, train them how to do it if you have to. They don't even have to understand Facebook ads. You just want to trust them, of course. And this is like I just gave you a huge golden ticket. That is amazing stuff right there. Okay, so do that. Now what happens if you still are screwed after all of this? If you're still screwed after all of this, I'm trying to erase some stuff. You're still screwed after all of this. What do you do? Okay, I showed you this big picture for a reason. This huge picture is here for a reason because what I want to show you is that this, whoops, let's undo that. All right, well, I guess we're not going to undo. Fine. This is your business. This is not your business. Facebook ads is not your business. This right here is your business. That's what you care about. Facebook ads is simply a traffic source. I've literally had people stop building their business because they get shut down on Facebook. That is the dumbest thing in the world. The dumbest thing in the history of the world. I want you to think about something. Do you think, okay. Do you think that I would shut down Rebels if we get our Facebook ad account shut down? Of course not. Of course not. That's insane. It's absolutely insane and stupid. We are going to find a new traffic source. Facebook ads is simply a traffic source. It's not your business. So all you're going to do is you're going to plug in a new traffic source into your business. That's all you do. So new traffic. What is the traffic source? It can be all kinds of things. I'll give you a few examples, but all you need to do is plug in a new traffic source. So there could be YouTube ads. It could be Google ads. It could be SEO. It could be LinkedIn ads. It could be TikTok ads. It could be all kinds of things. The reason I'm telling you this is because it has nothing to do with the traffic source and everything to do with the business. This is the business right here. The ads are the easy, replaceable part. Remember, the thing I want to get across to you right now is that Facebook ads or anything at all is simply it's a traffic source. It's not even the business, all right? And they are replaceable. So in the next 10, 15 years, Facebook ads might not even be a thing. YouTube might not even be a company anymore. We have no idea. 20 years ago, the place-to-place advertisements was TV. Before that, it was newspapers. Before that, it was, I don't even know, radio. The medium changes. The business, core of the business can stay the same. Obviously, that has to adapt, but the core of the business can stay the same as far as the strategy goes. The traffic source always evolves. So don't worry about if freaking Facebook ad screws you. Work on the business. Okay? Is this making sense? All right, hopefully it did. I gave you guys some good stuff today. I don't know if you know that, but do those things. This has saved our butt on Facebook ads multiple times and saved a bunch of our clients' butts as well. So hopefully this you found value in this, and with that, you know what to do if it was a good video for you, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.